At Stephensons we deal with a wide range of personal injury cases, from accidents at work and accidents in public places to things like abuse cases and fatal accident cases. We treat each of these cases with equal importance, as we understand that the inconvenience to a client of even a straightforward fracture can be huge.
So on a Sunday evening, it was really quite dark, there's no lights in the car park, so I went to the reception desk to ask where the B&Q staff party was being held, and they said it's around the back of the hotel. One pathway outside the reception that went onto the road, or there's another path that went round the side of the hotel. I chose the path that went around by the side of the hotel. Again, it was very, very dark. I followed the path all the way round, and it didn't actually go anywhere, it just stopped. It went back onto this roadway. So I sidestepped onto the grass to get onto the roadway. What I didn't realise, there was a chain link fencing, and I went over the chain link fencing and I went splat onto the roadway. It was only in the morning that I realised I was really in quite a bit of pain. So we then had to call an ambulance. And it was then, I obviously went to hospital, it was then discovered that obviously got a broken shoulder, a couple of broken ribs and a broken finger. Well, as you can see, I've got a couple of dogs. Obviously I wasn't able to walk the dogs for a while. I do the lion's share of cooking and the shopping. These are sort of tasks that I couldn't do. I couldn't go to bed. Well, they asked all sorts of different questions that I didn't realise what impact that these questions would actually have on my actual claim. Out of 800 sort of consultants, I'm normally in the top 50. So you give you some idea, but that particular year I didn't even make the threshold, so I didn't earn anything. And by Stephensons getting for the past records and things like that, and going into my sort of employment history, they was able to make a claim to a satisfactory end.
People who've been injured as a result of an accident are often worried about seeking legal advice, as they're concerned about the potential legal costs involved. However, for personal injury cases, most solicitors are able to offer no-win, no-fee agreements. This means that if your case is unsuccessful, you won't have to pay any legal costs. If your case is successful, the solicitor will usually charge a success fee and will deduct this from your compensation, but this is capped at 25% of your compensation. It's also very important to check any insurance policies that you have, such as your home insurance policy, or in certain types of cases your car insurance or travel insurance, as they may contain a legal expense insurance policy. If you do have legal expense insurance cover, you may be able to recover 100% of your compensation, as your insurer will cover your legal fees. If you do have legal expense insurance cover in place, your insurer will usually recommend this firm of solicitors to deal with your case. However, if you've already found a solicitor that you're happy with, you do have freedom of choice, and you're entitled to advise your insurers that you'd like to use your chosen solicitor. We're always on the end of a phone call or the end of an email to support clients when they're having a particularly difficult time with their injury. And we have a great team in the personal injury department who are always willing to deal with queries and who are really knowledgeable about personal injury cases.